I'm 21 years old, and it feels like my parents have never liked anything or anyone I've ever liked. Even when I was a little kid, I noticed they would dislike things just because I liked them. It wasn't just things, they would also dislike people I liked. I remember in kindergarten, I had a friend, and we were only 3 years old. My parents would tell me she was a bad person, trying to get me to stop playing with her. There was no reason for it. They kept doing this with every person I met. The only friend they ever liked was someone who actually hurt me a lot when I was a teenager. They damaged my self-esteem and caused me a lot of pain for years. When my boyfriend 25M and I started dating over a year ago, I was shocked when my parents said they liked him. My dad especially said he was thankful I found someone like him and that I seemed really happy with him. But despite what he said, he doesn't treat my relationship with respect. He often acts in ways that show he doesn't care about our feelings or boundaries. Before I had a boyfriend, my parents would always make comments about how I needed to find one. They would say I should go on more dates. This started when I was just 12 years old. They thought I was too focused on Disney Channel and not enough on boys. I thought they would stop making these annoying jokes once I actually found someone, but they didn't. They kept making comments even after I was in a relationship. My dad still makes jokes about how well I would match with random guys I hardly know. He lists off their good qualities, like how much money they have or their great jobs. He knows I'm not interested in these guys. But he still does it. It's like he's trying to convince me that I should be with someone else, even though I'm already in a relationship. Recently, my best friends told me they want to introduce me to a guy from another country who they met while studying abroad. They think it would be great if their international friends met each other. He's just visiting and they want us to meet, as I expected. My dad asked me if this guy is good looking, even though I haven't even seen him yet. He also doesn't seem to care that the guy lives in another country and already has a girlfriend. This is really getting on my nerves, and I think it will never end. Even when I'm married with kids, I can see my family still telling me to go on a date with some random guy just because he has a nice car. They never say this stuff when my boyfriend is around. But it's still disrespectful to me. I don't understand why they're acting like this. It's like they don't take my relationship seriously or respect my choices. I think I know why my family is acting like this. It's because my boyfriend doesn't come from a wealthy family. He's still a student and isn't financially independent like me. It seems like that's all that matters to them. They're even encouraging my teenage brother to date his lesbian best friend just because she's rich. We're not a poor family, but it seems like they only care about money and status. They're not considering what's best for me or my brother, just what looks good on the surface. Story 2. Hey everyone, I want to talk about my mom. Lately she's been acting really strange. She's been having these weird dreams and visions that are making her super paranoid. She's always been a bit worried about things, which is why I've been doing online school since COVID started when I was 13. But now, her paranoia is worse than ever. She thinks we're being constantly watched and listened to even through the roof in TV. It's really scary and I don't know what to do. My mom's paranoia has also been causing her to have panic attacks. She's always talking about her enemies trying to tear us apart. It sounds silly, but it's really stressful. She's even asked me to give up my pet birds and leave my dad to live with her family forever. She wants us to be together all the time, but it's not healthy. I feel trapped and I don't know how to make her see things clearly. Things have gotten even weirder. The other day, my mom's old laptop didn't ask for her password and she freaked out, thinking someone had broken into our house. It's not the first time something like this has happened. She's been noticing small things that seem off to her, and she's convinced that someone is sneaking around. Just the other day, her car wouldn't start, and she was sure someone had tampered with it. It's like she's always waiting for something bad to happen. My mom's paranoia is affecting our whole family. She even told my dad to stop crying because she thinks her enemies are always watching and recording us. I think this is crazy. I mean, who would be doing that? It's really upsetting. The last time I saw my dad cry was about 9 years ago, and he was alone in the backyard. Now my mom's constant fear is making everything feel tense and scary. I finally reached my limit and got really angry. I've been feeling lonely on and off since I was 12, and it's still happening. I think my mom realized how upset I was and felt bad about it. She's been a bit more calm since then. She even asked me to delete my school files from the computer, which means she might let me go back to regular school. This gives me a glimmer of hope that things might get better. I finally opened up to my dad about everything that's been going on, and he listened attentively. He promised to talk to my mom and convince her to let me go back to regular school. He also shared his thoughts and advice with me, which made me feel better. We're planning a trip to visit our family in Alabama in late July. But something strange happened. My mom only bought one-way tickets. When I asked her about it, she said she would buy return tickets later. I'm not sure what to make of this. What do you guys think is going on? Story 3. My mom is 53 and she's really overbearing and always focuses on the negative. She constantly complains about her job and life and always expects the worst. I love her, but to be honest, I don't enjoy spending time with her or talking to her about things. It's just too draining. I had made a hair appointment weeks ahead of time. On the day of the appointment, my mom told me she wanted to get her hair cut too, and she booked the same salon. I said, okay, it's fine. She can get her hair done if she wants to. It's not a big deal to me. I'm a blonde, but it's not my natural color, so getting my hair done takes a long time. My mom just needs a simple cut, but then she says we have to drive to the salon together, which really annoys me. I don't want to be stuck in a car with her. And I definitely don't want her watching over me for the next 4 hours while I'm getting my hair done. This is my special time, and I want to drive separately, but she turns it into a big drama, saying nobody wants me around. I'm so unwanted. I'll just cancel my appointment since you don't want to spend time with me. She claims she only booked the appointment to spend time with me, which isn't true. Now, my parents are supposed to watch my kid while I go to my hair appointment, but they're backing out. And to make matters worse, they're calling me selfish and entitled, saying I'm a bad person for wanting some time to myself. They're acting like I'm a terrible person for wanting to take care of myself for once. Another thing that bothers me is that I pay for a high-end stylist because I want to take care of my hair. But my mom always keeps an eye on what I spend and loves to make me feel guilty for treating myself. Even if I just get a Starbucks coffee. She says I'm being reckless with my money. But here's the thing, I work 2 jobs, and my main job pays more than both of my parents' jobs combined. I don't indulge in luxuries like getting my nails done or anything else. Getting my hair done is my one indulgence. So, am I really the one in the wrong here?